my name is Joy Harrington. I am your host. Welcome back. I hope you had an amazing Christmas and you're getting ready to have an incredible New Year's celebration. I hope you take some time to look back over 2021 and give yourself some credit. Go back through pictures, go back through your business, look at your numbers. And I want you to look at it from a standpoint of everything you did do, everything you did experience. Give yourself as many wins as possible rather than looking at maybe something that you missed, right? Or something that you didn't do as good as you wanted to. I really want you to just look back and see how far you've come in a year and just have so much gratitude for that, because that will allow you to trust looking forward in 2022 that it's going to happen for you. Right? That more is going to keep coming, that you're going to keep growing, that things are going to keep moving forward. We need those reminders, especially when it can feel like nothing's changing. So take some time, do that. I would love to hear about them. Tell me about your wins. Tell me about your biggest win from 2021. You can send me a DM on Instagram. It's joyharrington.ig. I would love to hear from you. Okay. The number one thing that's either making or breaking your business right now is your reputation. Now, we've all heard you need a good reputation. You need a good reputation, right? Growing up, we usually heard it from our parents. But how does that translate to your business, especially with the online space? That's what we're going to talk about today. So your reputation when it comes to your online space is a combination of three things that you need to have. Number one, what you say or how you present yourself on your page, on your social media platforms. It's your posts that you're doing, it's your content, it's your stories. It's the actual words that you're saying and how you're presenting or representing yourself. It's also, number two, how you actually feel to people and how you're also making them feel. Because just because you're saying something doesn't mean you feel that way to people, right? So it's a combination of what you're saying, how you're presenting, two, how you feel, and how you're making them feel. And number three, your product or your service, whatever you're selling online, what does it actually do and how does it make people feel? So when people are buying it, when they're using it, when they're experiencing it, is it doing what you're saying it will do? And is it making them feel the way that you're saying it will make them feel? So it's a combination of all three of those things. And the online space right now, especially in the coaching industry, and I say coaching industry just because that's what I'm in, and so that's what I'm primarily exposed to, is full of disconnect when it comes to people's reputation online. I bet you know exactly what I'm talking about. You follow people where they're presenting a certain way or they're saying things and you're like, yeah, but it just doesn't feel that way to me, right? Or just doesn't feel what they're saying isn't matching up with how they're feeling. And I guarantee you aren't buying from those people. I guarantee you're buying from people who match what they say and how they feel to you and how they're making you feel. That's a huge one because there are a lot of people who show up in the online space saying and presenting one way and they're making you feel less than. And that never feels good. People do not buy from you out of shame. They might once, but they won't ever again. They're not going to buy from you because you come across as better than, right? That is not a good marketing strategy. If that's you, cut it out. And I know because I've been there before. It's kind of what I was taught in network marketing and I did it for a bit and I've learned, I've grown since then. So let's dig into these. When you have all three of these, when you have them all aligned, what you say, how you present is matching up with how you feel and how you're making them feel. And that matches up also with your product or your service that you're offering. Actually, let's dig into when you don't show up with those connected. So when there's a disconnect between all three of those, you're saying one thing, you're making them feel another way, your product or your service is okay. Like they tried it once, or they tried a small offer that you had once and it didn't totally deliver, you will experience a lack of referrals. They're not telling their friends about you. They're not sending people to you. You will experience a lack of repeat customers, which is where you will get most of your income from, is repeat customers. And you also have a lack of affiliates or ambassadors, AKA people that go through your stuff. They experience your product, they experience your course, they experience your program, whatever it is, and they want to tell other people about it for you. They want to, it's changed their life so much that they're like, oh my gosh, I have to tell other people about this. The best brands don't build their own reputation. Newsflash, you actually can't build your own reputation. You build your reputation through other people. You build your reputation through word of mouth. And so when they're not all three matching up, you have a lack of a credible reputation. I say credible reputation because you have a reputation regardless of anything. You have one because they're still talking about you. There's still word of mouth about you. A credible reputation will grow your brand or business and income organically faster than anything else because, again, it's multiplying yourself. You are no longer the only person marketing yourself. You now have an army of people who are marketing you for you. They're sending you their friends, they're sending you their family, and they're showing up online or whatever in their circles, telling people about you for you. It's no longer just you out there selling yourself. So you have word of mouth about you, whether you know it or not. It just might not be a good one. They might talk to someone and someone says, oh yeah, I was thinking about doing her, whatever it is, her hair stuff or her program or her weight loss shakes. And that person goes, oh, I tried it. It's okay. Or, oh, I tried it. It didn't totally work for me. Or, oh, I tried it. It actually did this. And they say something negative, right? There is word of mouth about you. It's just, is it good or bad? Is it credible or not? So that's why it's either making or breaking your business right now. You have a reputation. What is it known for? Where is your disconnect? And I was thinking about an example of when I had a disconnect, and I've really worked on this as I have worked on myself, as I've grown, as I've really dug into the deep parts of me with my coach and done a lot of getting to know me, beginning to feel safe to let the real me out, sharing actual thoughts that I have on social media in ways that I would never have done before. That's all happened as a byproduct of me growing, me healing, and working with a coach. And so I was thinking back to before, and before when there was a disconnect, it's because it's for a few reasons. It's when I was in network marketing and I was showing up online and presenting in a way that I thought I had to in order to attract customers, in order to attract team members. I was doing it kind of how I was shown by everybody else. And so I was doing what everybody else was doing, right? So I was showing up online and I was told, sell the lifestyle, sell the lifestyle. And so I was showing up constantly showing this amazing lifestyle and this amazing business, and that I was so happy with it and that big things were happening and like, look what you're missing out on type of marketing. And I was selling something as like so easy. It doesn't take any kind of work, right? Any kind of time. I'm totally doing this as a stay-at-home mom. And like, it doesn't really take any time. And it's so easy, blah, 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 blah. When the truth was, it took real work. The truth was, I wasn't always 100% happy with it. The truth was, I was going through frustrating things in my business, and I was frustrated with my lack of growth, and I was frustrated that I was plateaued. And instead of being honest about that, I was portraying something else, but yet people could feel my frustration because then I'm showing up in the DMs like, I'm going to make this happen. Like, I'm going to hit this goal. I'm going to like get these numbers. I'm in the DMs. I'm like hounding people. I'm like selling because I'm like, I got to hit these goals. And like, that was my focus. So I'm sitting here like, I've got to hit these goals. And so I'm showing up in the DMs and I'm showing up in the stories, and people can feel that energy from me, whether I know it or not, while I'm sitting there like, just kidding, it's so easy. Like, it doesn't take any work. Do you think people could feel the disconnect? 100%. 100%. And I, at the time, thought that I really just needed to focus on the promises. The promises. What were the promises of the business? What were the promises of the product? And so I focused on selling the promises all the time. Like, it'll do this for you and that for you and this for you and that for you. And it's going to be amazing and it's going to change your life. And so the result was I attracted people who didn't really want to work. They didn't really want a business because, newsflash, I made it seem like you don't really have to work, right? I made it seem like it was super easy and didn't take all this work. And they wanted something easy and they wanted the promises over the work. And because I had promised so much, they were usually disappointed, AKA I overpromised and underdelivered, which gave me zero reputation. There's no word of mouth by them. They weren't referring friends and family to me. Right? They weren't like, oh my God, this is amazing. Other people have to do this too. And so there's a fine line here because yes, you want to share testimonials. Yes, you want to talk about results. Yes, you want to talk about what things can do for people. And you have to believe so firmly in whatever product or service you're offering or program or course, in the work itself being the value, that is what you are selling, if that makes sense. And it's not that you're like, oh, come do the work. It's more so that you so value the process that you show up and constantly embody the process. You show up and constantly show people that you are living the process and not just the outcome. Because when you just show people the outcome, you just focus on the outcome, you just show them this amazing outcome that they're supposed to have, they're not going to come to you for the process. And then they're going to be given the process, and then they're going to be disappointed in their results. So, where is your disconnect? Are you presenting one way online, but you actually feel a different way and people can feel that disconnect? Or are you presenting one way and you feel that way, but your product or your service is maybe overpriced, or it's under delivering, or it's not really as meaty as you say that it is? I've done that too, where I created things and I put a nice big price tag to them because I was told to value myself and value my work, which is true. And you want to make sure that you are wowing people with their purchase. You want to wow them. And so you want a price tag that's going to give them a product that will wow them. Now, we can't always control that, right? There's variables, and there are people that will never be wowed no matter what you do. And so I'm not saying we sit here and go like super cheap or anything like that because you want to wow people. No, you have to know and you have to feel it in your body that it's an incredible value. And again, that's where you have to value your process that you're giving them. You have to value the work that you're giving them. You have to value the actual stuff they're going to have to do, because anything that you're selling them is going to be something they're going to have to do in order to get a result. And you have to believe so hard in the thing they're going to have to do. And you have to know how to attach a price tag to that thing that that stuff for them to do will be a wow factor with that price tag. And that's something that I've really changed a lot in as I've grown, as I've come more into alignment with myself, as I have been able to dig into the depths of me and discovered who is the real me and how can I present her on Instagram and how can I share my actual thoughts, my actual feelings in a positive, inspiring, uplifting way. I'm not saying that we're going to be Debbie Downers on Instagram. I'm not saying that we're going to be like, well, I'm actually really freaking frustrated with my business. No. And I could have showed up in a way where I openly talked about that. And I openly talked about plateauing or what I was going to do to overcome or how I felt called to more, right? And other people could have resonated with that. So it's all about being in alignment with all three of those things. And if you are not in alignment with all three of those things, your business will be hard because it will just be you selling your business. There won't be anybody else helping you do it. And this last week, I've been selling my coaching mentorship course. And guess what? It's not just me selling it. I have people selling it for me. I have people that have gone through the course that believe in it so much that are selling it for me. I have friends that believe in it so much that are selling it for me to their audiences. And it's always a reminder to me that your business will always go better and go farther with other people. It's about people. It's not about you. And your network is what will give you a business or not. And right now I have a network that's helping me grow my business. Do you have that? If you don't, then you need this mentorship course. You need to get into this course because this course is your ticket to teaching you how to show up in alignment and integrity in this space, give yourself a rock solid reputation, and allow you to start bringing in income and monetizing because you've done the work. You've done the work. See, I'm telling you it's going to be work because it is. You've done the work to get past those parts of you that right now aren't letting you be in alignment with all three of these. Those parts of you that are too afraid to present how you actually are, what you actually think online. The parts of you that aren't feeling the same as how you're presenting. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's normal. Most of us are not living from a place of connection with that because we have for years put on masks and taken on identities or presented ourselves a certain way because we thought we had to be accepted by people, right? So it's usually a coping mechanism that we've developed from childhood. And there's layers and layers and layers there that we've taken on from childhood that's causing us to show up one way, even though we feel a different way. That's just a sign of healing that needs to happen there, right? That's just a sign of needing to clear some beliefs. That's a sign of needing to make yourself feel safe with yourself. That's a sign of you needing to talk to a little version of you so that she knows she can be seen, right? It's changing a lot of the beliefs that we took on growing up about who we were and how we weren't enough and how when we actually show the real us, we're rejected or we're not accepted or different things like that, right? So that's common. It's very common. And there's nothing wrong with you for being in that place. It's just a sign of healing. So this course will teach you how to do that. This course will teach you how to work through that. This course will help you start digging into those layers of you, clearing those beliefs, giving you the safety and the freedom to show up. And it will teach you how to show up online in a place where you are in alignment and in integrity with these. They are connected. That's also motivating, inspiring, positive, right? We're not just dumping our crap on other people because that's never attractive. So it's your last chance. This is the last 2 days that this program is on sale. It's 80% off this week. You guys, if you want to bring in more money in 2022, this course is for you. Literally. This is your ticket to more income. I guarantee that. In fact, this course has a money back guarantee because I believe in it so strongly. This course gives you everything I could possibly give you to start showing up and building a credible reputation to start monetizing your platform, to start bringing in more sales organically, to start attracting customers to you, to learn how to use your unique blueprint and God-given gifts to show up differently in your space than anyone else, because you are different and you were sent here to do different things. And you need to know how to access that within you instead of looking to other people and following other people and copying other people and trying to be like other people. You're supposed to be you. I'm going to teach you how to do that. This course will make you more money in 2022 if you do the work. If you show up and do it. It is every single thing that I have done to grow a multiple six-figure business in the first year of my business. And in the second year, we passed $300,000 in September. I would not be here today. I would not have this business. I would not have this income if I had not done these things. You want to make more money in your network marketing business? This course is for you. You want to make more money and more sales online with your business that has a product or a service? This course is for you. You want to learn how to stop self-sabotaging? This course is for you. You want to learn how to get past this place of freeze where you are stuck in like a, oh no, oh shit, things are not going well, things are falling apart, I can't actually do this moment. This course is for you. It will change your life. It's on sale. It's 80% off. The link is in the show notes, or you can go over to my Instagram, joyharrington.ig. I can't wait to see you in there. If you have any questions, send them. I'm happy to answer them. You can DM me on Instagram. You can send me an email, joy@levelupbabe.com. I'm happy to answer any of them, but it's the last 2 days that this is on sale. I'm doing a brand new live training with everybody, January 18th, giving you a specific process that I used to manifest 15K in 24 hours in November. Yes, I'm giving you all my money secrets. And let's see, you also get 2 coaching calls with me. 2 coaching calls with me because I want to sit down with you and go through your business with a fine-tooth comb and help you find the disconnect with you, your reputation, your business, and help you implement things so that you can turn that around. All right. I think that's it. I can't wait to see you in the course. If this calls for you, it's for you. Trust yourself. Trust that. You can't mess it up. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. I love you. I will see you on the gram. If you love this episode, take a screenshot. Tell me what you learned about a reputation and what you're going to change yours online. All right. I'll see you back on the show next week.